All right. Back already. Hope everybody's weekend is going well. Hope your home smells nice. I'm sure it does, since you're all dog free. I hope your home is clean. I'm sure it is, because it's dog free. And I have a few subjects I want to deal with today, but I want to focus on this story right here. I want to focus on this story. Shout out to everybody who may be able to join me today. And We Hate Dogs has left a very important comment in the chat room already. And this is an excellent point. You know, they throw a fit because a dog dies. Anytime something happens to a dog, oh, it's a problem. We need to investigate. Something needs to be done. Things need to change. But dog barking, you literally get phone calls over this, and it's actually a disturbance. It's actually illegal. Noise violations. So even though we have it in the law that we're supposed to have peace and quiet, you're already these people calling for something to be done because their dumb mutt has a heart attack. As if it's the fireworks' fault or the people's fault who released the fireworks. None of the other animals are having heart attacks. Dog lovers, seriously. You know this is illogical. It's not even a fair request. You want to ban fireworks. Okay, so look, fireworks is a part of everybody's upbringing. Everybody has childhood memories of watching fireworks. When we see it as a kid, it's like magic. Magic in the sky. It burns in everybody's memory. We all love fireworks. It's literally a part of the culture. And it provides an experience that's unique. So you're saying that we need to remove this from our children's lives. Completely remove a portion of their life. You know how long it took to figure out how to create fireworks and actually let them off and enjoy them? You know how much time and ingenuity, engineering, creativity went into fireworks, and we just going to ban them because a dumb dog somewhere had a heart attack. No other animals dropping dead. No other animals sitting in a corner shaking and trembling at the sound of fireworks. Just your dumb dog. You know what that means? It means that the problem is your dog, not the fireworks. You ban fireworks, then you're eventually going to have to ban something else because the dogs are so dumb, they're going to be frightened by something else. So let's not even start. Let's just forget about that whole idea, dog lovers. Okay, my chat room is acting funny and it's jumping all around. Okay, there we go. Yeah, how about this? The nerve of these people. Now, this was published not long ago. Was it today? Yeah, this was published today. Really? Dog scared by fireworks dies of heart attack amid calls for them to be banned. The incident, this is the subtitle of the article, the incident has led to calls for fireworks to be banned. Stop it. How many calls have you really had? Not many. You've seen one or two people talking about a ban for fireworks, and You just want to make this blanket statement that there are calls for fireworks to be banned. No, you found a handful of them in some nutter website in the corner somewhere. Stop acting like you represent the majority or even close to half. This is not even close to half of even dog lovers are calling for them to be banned. Get out of here. They always lying. They're always lying. If you assume that they're lying, you're probably right. No matter what you're talking about, no matter what they're talking about. Most likely they're lying. Just start off with a lie. That is pathetic. Maybe your mutt was deranged. How about that? New calls have been made for fireworks to be banned after a scared dog reportedly died. Look at how they worded this. The poor creature, huh? See, when there are no fireworks going off, this same creature is terrorizing communities. The same creature is keeping everybody up at night, making people nervous to let their kids out, to play, to get the mail, to go to school. They're terrorizing communities when there's no fireworks, but suddenly, when there are fireworks going off, suddenly these are poor creatures. Oh, the poor, pitiful, helpless creatures. Get out of here, man. I'm sick of how these people turn a blind eye to the negative impact these mutants have on society, and they want to act like the world's coming to an end when a mutt stubs its worthless paw. Any little thing happened to a dog, they're ready to turn the earth upside down. Goofballs. Now, they're saying that this happened in the UK. They said it is believed to have suffered a heart attack when a scared by fireworks let off in a UK village. They're saying that this is the latest in a long line of, they wrote pet deaths caused by fireworks, and we know the rule, that means dog deaths. They're only talking about dogs. There's been a long line of dog deaths. Don't say pets, as if there are other deranged creatures like dogs. No, it's just dogs that are deranged. They're always trying to hide that fact, trying to hide how dysfunctional they are by using these words, pets. Get out of here. It's just your dumb dogs. It has sparked renewed debate on whether fireworks should be banned. No, it has not. Most of the people listening to this video never heard about this call for fireworks to be banned until they saw the title to this video. So get out of here. Not even among dog lovers. This ain't nothing circulating in their circles. But you see, so many of these people are addicted to lying that they don't think nothing of it. They don't even look for holes in their lie. They just figure, oh, any lie is good. Unbelievable. This article goes on and says, in the heartbreaking latest incident, hey, my heart's not broken. My heart ain't broken. What you talking about? I know some people, I'm sure their heart is not broken either. Who are you speaking for? Heartbreaking to who? To you. If I hear a dog had a heart attack, hey, in my line of work, I am forced to find pleasure in hearing that a dog had a heart attack, because I know now that dog can't rip some child's throat out. Some toddler somewhere minding his or her own business. I know that that particular dog can't rip their face off. And there's nothing else that can run through my mind. I'm a person who's seen thousands of people with their faces ripped off their entire bodies mutilated. Forgive me if I'm not open-minded enough to feel sorry for a mutt just because it hears fireworks. Like I said, other animals hear the fireworks as well. How come they're not tripping, having heart attacks and bugging out, shaking and trembling? Because dogs are deranged, dysfunctional, goofball mutants. That's why. And I repeat that, I say this over and over, because y'all want to deny it and you want to ignore. You try so hard to ignore how abnormal these things are. It's pathetic. Man, I go on a lot of tangents. I need to stop doing that. I'm working on that. I'm working on this. I find myself, I go off on a tangent too much. I digress too much. Back to the subject. My apologies. In the so-called heartbreaking incident, fireworks were reportedly set off in Knowsley Village in Merseyside on Friday. Okay, one devastated woman. Okay, now all this person, whoever wrote this article, all they do is share some of the comments that they found in some dog lover group somewhere, some hole in the wall dog lover group somewhere. And he or she shared the comments of the nutters. Why aren't they banned yet? And these goofy posts, comments that these people left. So I'm not even going to bore you and terrorize you by going over these goofy comments. That's all it is. Oh, it's disgusting. My dog is scared too. Why don't they be banned? Shut up. Shut up. This is so pathetic. And this really proves how petty this group actually is. So petty and selfish. Again, it sounds like the problem is the dogs, not the fireworks. Fireworks, not the only thing in society that is loud, that frightens dogs. From what I hear, dogs shake and tremble at the sign or the sound of thunder, thunderstorms. So you want to ban fireworks? What are you going to do about thunderstorms? And honestly, the sound of lightning, thunder, is more sudden and oftentimes much louder and is scarier. It's more likely to make you jump than fireworks. So if a mutt is going to have a heart attack, the sound of thunder, lightning, would be more effective. So what are you going to do about thunderstorms? Let's say somehow you get rid of thunderstorms. Then what? Really, it's on to whatever else is loud. Meanwhile, dogs themselves are the loudest things in the community. Non-stop barking. Such nonsense. Here you talking about the loudest creatures on the planet. Oh, they want peace and quiet. If they don't get peace and quiet, they'll have a heart attack. Does anything make sense in this nutter world? Anything? How pathetic. Why is everything about dog culture so pathetic? It's not even close. I'm going to share a link to that pathetic article in the chat room. Man. And since we're here, I wanted this to be the lead story and the main story. But I'm also going to touch on a few other things. I have no choice because there are so many things going on that I can't keep up. I can't keep up with everything that goes on and efficiently write a book and produce content. So I got to squeeze everything in when I go live or when I produce content. Now be on the lookout. We have a criminal at large, another criminal who is wanted for a dog attack. This in Reno, Nevada. Anybody out there in the Nevada area, be on the lookout for a criminal who was involved in an attack. The Washoe County Regional Animal Services looking for information regarding an incident of a dog attack at the Grand Sierra Resort on Thursday, January 26. So if you were out there in that area and you remember seeing a woman with a pit bull, call the authorities. The person of interest is identified as Heather Brashear. Okay? So if you recognize this person by name, her worthless mutt was given the name Bandit. Okay? So this is the person who is wanted, the criminal involved in an attack. So somebody was attacked and she ran off, as so many of them do. This is their culture. For their dog to attack somebody and for them to flee the scene. You have to beware of these people. They were reported to have been involved in a dog attack on a person, leaving them with severe injuries. You see how inhumane that is? You see somebody, they're bleeding, blood's everywhere, open, gaping wounds, and you flee the scene, you leave. What are you scared of? Don't you have insurance? Don't you have some type of financial insurance for moments like this? You invested in a killing machine. You didn't prepare for the time where it might attack someone. See, most of these people, they're not even financially in a position to respond to an attack. But because it's so unregulated, anybody can have a pit bull. Brashear is described as a white female in her 30s and is possibly homeless. And this is what how are these homeless people taking care of dogs? Homeless people with pit bulls, huh? How are they feeding this mutt? These things eat a lot of food. And they have to eat every day. Homeless people have no business with dogs. As much as you might think they should have one for protection, they can't afford it. How is this even possible? They describe the dog as a pit bull mix. Anyone with information on this woman and her dog is urged to contact WCRA Dispatch Office at 775-322-3647 or email pets@washoecounty.gov. Yes, if you are a pit nutter and your dog attacks someone, then we're going to treat you like the criminal that you are. Yes, most definitely. Criminal among criminals. Now, did I talk about this 1-year-old boy who was attacked by a mutt? 1 year old, you know he didn't do anything to provoke this mutt. They never do. They never do. Okay? He was attacked by his babysitter's dog. This took place in Brazil. His mother dropped him off so that she could go on a nursing course. But just 5 minutes after she dropped him off, the babysitter ran out into the road to stop the mother because the dog had attacked the 1-year-old that fast. They say as soon as the 1-year-old named Theo had gone through the gate, her dog, a crossbreed between a lab and a German shepherd, attacked him as soon as he got through the gate. Unprovoked. Kids just don't go around seeing dogs they never seen before and pull their ear. Don't try it, nutters. So behaviorists, all of you who put this information out here, who talk as if these attacks are primarily, seriously, y'all talk like these attacks are exclusively caused by kids doing something to the dogs. All of you put this horrific, false information out. All of you behaviorists do this. And here's yet another story where you don't hear that. Okay? This is the eyewitness. People telling you what happened. Walked through the gate, the dog attacked. So where on earth are these people getting this information that the pit bulls that attack people have been raised to fight? They don't say that anywhere in here. Where is the provocation? They didn't describe that the child did anything to provoke this dog. Where y'all getting this from? You just making stuff up. If you take these stories as is, they're all unprovoked. Every single one of them. You never hear a case. And when you're talking about dog lovers, they're more than happy to tell the media about a child provoking a dog. If the child does something to provoke the dog, we will hear about it. You know how happy that'll make dog lovers if they actually see the child do something to provoke the dog? Like I said, we've seen them make stuff up to blame on the child. The child who had his arm bitten off, they made up a story to say that he provoked the dog. So if a child actually does provoke a dog, oh, please, they'll jump all over that. But we never hear it. That is pathetic. So this dog ripped 1-year-old's cheek off. He's left with a torn cheek, and his part of his ear was ripped off. So this is permanent damage. He will have these injuries for the rest of his life. What are we going to do about that? You hear about one dog having a heart attack. Supposedly, all these nutters now calling for him to be banned. Okay, now, what are we going to ban in response to this? I expect to see some articles, right? Enlighten us. Here's another recent story that made me smile. 3 dogs attacked, one fatally, by mountain lions. It's not the only story, man. Just recently I heard about a different story where these mountain lions seem to be targeting these worthless mutants. And these people are chasing these lions down. They're tracking them down and killing them. Yes, they are. It is so pathetic. The first incident, owner heard her dog make a noise after letting it outside. While opening the door to see what was going on, she hit a mountain lion with the door. That caused the lion to drop the dog and run off. The dog was injured but survived. Second attack, mountain lion killed a dog as it and its owner were returning from a walk. The dog was off leash. Okay. They say the dog was off leash, walking behind its owner, when a mountain lion grabbed it from under a porch. Let me tell you, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But even if it was true, that don't justify killing these lions. They say after attempts to scare off the mountain lion failed, the dog owner's husband shot and killed the lion. A wildlife officer said that there was a threat to human health and safety. So the guy who killed the lion was not ticketed because there was a threat to human health and safety. No, there wasn't. We heard about a dog being attacked, not a human. What are you talking about? If a lion starts to attack a dog, don't tell me that lion is a danger or a threat to humans. It's doing what it was designed to do. That's what lions do. They kill lesser animals. What are you talking about? That don't make sense. Most recent attack happened in the morning of January 23rd. Coming home from a walk, mountain lion lunged, grabbing the dog off the porch steps. The dog. Dog's owner managed to scare the mountain lion, getting it to let go of the dog and then run off. So the lion, every single time they encounter the human opened the door and smacked it with the door, the lion dropped the dog and ran off. In this case, the lion ran off. Each time the lions run off. You think a pit bull would do that? You think a dog would just run off while it's in attack mode? I mean, just one person, the lion runs off. No dog gonna behave like that. Better be happy it was a lion. But even though the lion responded like that, they hunted these lions down and killed them anyways. Look at this. What it says right here. After the attack, wildlife officers tracked down the mountain lion by following tracks in the snow and killed it because they had again determined there was a threat to human health and safety. No, there was not. You're a liar. You're lying. They went and said it again. That these mountain lions that are attacking dogs were a threat to human health and safety. No, the dog is a threat to human health and safety. The lion's trying to help you out. The lion's trying to help eliminate the threat to human health and safety. It's not the lion. What are you talking about? You really want to have a debate on which animal is more threatening to human health between a mountain lion and dogs? Which one is more of a threat to our general safety as far as being attacked? Again, this mountain lion was not attacking people. If it wanted to attack people, it would have. They're talking like these lions just popped out of nowhere and started attacking the people. No, they went after your worthless, brain-dead mutt that's always attacking animals. That's why these animals and mountain lions and everything, that's why they attack dogs on sight. Because that's what dogs do. That's why that deer attacked that dog on sight. Because that's what dogs do. No other animal behaves like that. And they attack animals for sport. Like I said, notice how these mountain lions, they're not being reported as attacking multiple dogs. They're perfectly able to. These mountain lions don't do like dogs. You don't hear reports of a mountain lion killing a bunch of dogs and leaving their dead bodies scattered all through the neighborhood, like what dogs do to livestock. Dogs just go through and kill sheep after sheep, llama after llama, other wildlife, farm animals. Just kill them, leave them, kill them, leave them. Whereas this case, these lions took possession of these dogs. They were about to take these dogs back to their living quarters and eat them. They wasn't going to harm nobody else. Don't talk about human safety. This lion wasn't going to bother you. The dog is the threat. It's a threat to human health and safety, not the lion. And I have a problem with you lunatics out here killing natural animals that are not threatening to people. Sick of it. Talking about mountain lions again. Y'all remember, multiple times I've shown the footage, you can find it yourself, of people encountering mountain lions in the wild, in the mountain lions' territory, where people walking on foot found themselves in a mountain lion's territory. Multiple videos I've shown, and these mountain lions did not even act aggressively. Didn't hiss, didn't lunge, didn't do anything. Just looked at them and walked away. Something a dog would never do. Man. Yeah, welcome, new people, young people. We got to keep in mind the discussions we have here are very new to people who haven't been in these circles. It's okay. It's okay. Everything I say has been proven. Okay, we've seen the footage. We even saw the footage where one mountain lion had to scare off a human, but never touched him. Never touched him. And they said that lion was with its young. It was protecting its young and still didn't physically attack this person. Something a dog would never do. Chased the man off and then let the man go unharmed. Don't try to project these animals as the menace to society. You should know better. That's pathetic. Now this story I think surfaced 2 days ago. Check this out.
Caught on tape today, a child violently attacked by a dog on school grounds. A quick warning, the video we're about to show you may be hard for some to watch. This happened at Shreveport's Caddo Middle Magnet and Cedar Grove neighborhood. The father of the child who recorded these videos told me it happened around 2 this afternoon while the kids were outside for PE.
The father of the child who recorded the video, is that what he said?
Around 2 this afternoon. Child who recorded these videos told me it happened around 2 this afternoon while the kids were outside for PE. A dog from the neighborhood somehow got on campus, attacked that child, and was seen chasing others. Caddo Parish Schools tells us the child who was attacked was not a student, but
why is this dog just out here chasing people? And people walking around like it's just no big deal. This dog ended up attacking someone. We just saw the video. This dog was latched on to a child and shaking. So you see what happened when they first saw this dog chasing the kids. These goofballs thought it was cute.
Others. Caddo Parish Schools tells us the child who was attacked was not a student, but was a child of one of the employees. He was taken to the hospital. No word on that condition tonight.
You see, the adults, these goofballs, they thought this was funny. Oh, he just want to play. Oh, sweet pooch. Goofball nutters. Oh, he just want to play. Oh, look at that. And then the dog launched a real attack. And then here come the adults. Oh, get him. Oh, get him. Goofball. You see people laughing as this dog is chasing people. Pathetic. This media outlet actually reported this in a way so as to try to protect the dog and protect dogs in general. At the end, they talking about nobody was bitten. Who cares? This thing was trying to bite. It was latched onto this child. Whether it actually made contact with the child's skin is irrelevant. It thought it was latched onto the child, and this was a real attack.
Those students were bitten. Another parent told me the dog was seen on school grounds earlier this week as well.
See, the dog was seen earlier this week as well. In other words, that's their way of trying to say, it's always been a sweet pooch. It's never hurt anybody before, only this time. So something must have been done to it. It was a sweet, friendly neighborhood dog. That's their way of trying to imply that something was done to this dog by those evil, wicked kids. These people are so sick, man. No wonder people have had a hard time focusing on this criminal element in society because it's so disappointing and immoral. It's disturbing, man. What is wrong with these goofy people? Lord, so I just shared, I thought that was a kind of disturbing story. So I shared it in the chat room. Now, this was kind of crazy. I hear about these stories all the time. But this was a little different. Check this out.
Catalina, a family's prized cow was viciously attacked outside of their home, and the way they believe it happened is pretty shocking.
The owner believes dogs in the area attacked the cows. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is live in Catalina tonight after speaking to the owner of the animals, who is devastated. Eric, what is the family saying happened?
Yeah, guys, well, the owner of the show cows say the attack happened sometime Tuesday morning. Now, one of the cows died from its injuries. The other two were severely hurt. We have some pictures from right after the attack, and
one of the cows died from a dog attack.
Want to warn you, some of you may find these images disturbing. The three cows were injured, suffered injuries to their ears, neck, stomach, and legs. John Sparlin owns the cows. He says his daughter has showed them for the last 6 years at the Pima County Fair as a member of the 4-H club.
Kids, why are the adults, why are the teachers bringing the animals that did this into your classroom and teaching you to rub on them? The perpetrators of this crime, of this mutilation, why are they bringing these same creatures around you so you can rub on them? Teaching you and your peers to love the things that launched this wicked attack. It wasn't the cow that attacked the dog. Oh, but the dog is man's best friend. Huh? Not the cow. Not these other animals that don't bother us. We need to protect dogs, huh?
Here in Catalina, he believes several dogs attacked the cows. Sparlin doesn't know the dog's owner. He thinks they belong to neighbors nearby, and he's confident there have been several other attacks on animals in the area dating back to mid-December. Now, he called both the Sheriff's Department and Pima Animal Control and opened a case. This father and daughter grieving the loss tonight of their show cow, Buttercup. They say they want to see some accountability.
Upset, angry, not really sure why this is happening, and concerned, honestly. This is a horrific incident that happened here at our house, but I'm really concerned for our neighbors' kids, other animals in the area. It's a horrible situation that unfortunately is involved.
See, we worried about the kids, People, all the animals, we're worried about everything that's living. And this is the case all across the world. We're worried about every living thing around because of dogs. Remove dogs from the picture and nobody's worried about nothing. It's people always trying to ignore and minimize the negative impact these mutants have on society. I'm not. And it's irrefutable.
A handful of people already at this point.
I don't know. Some days I try to forget about it when I'm at school. When I'm at home, it's hard because she's everywhere. You're with them every day. You work with them for hours. At fair, you're with them for a week, every day, all day. She really only listened to me when I was showing her.
Now, I bet you this girl was never attacked by a flipping cow. Only dogs bring this type of sorrow, this type of sadness. Only dogs bring this type of horror. So why are we praising them so much? Get out of my face. Showing these things to me everywhere, around every corner, every commercial. Stop showing these things to me. Is that asking too much? Isn't that a reasonable request? Nobody want to see these things everywhere, causing all this turmoil. But these things are naturally good. Oh, they're good natured, have a spirit. They're sent from heaven. God, shut up, man. I refute this idea that these are God's creatures. I refute that idea. And I provide evidence to prove it, that these are not God's creatures. These are not natural creatures. They're not a product of God, of nature, of the universe, period. And I provide proof. You want to talk about how these things are so heavenly and so good-natured? Show me the proof. And it better be more powerful. Your proof better be more powerful than the hospital reports of dog attacks, all the images available, the statistics available. Yeah, good luck with that. Nutter. Young people, do not be a part of the dog lover world. These are morons. Isn't that obvious? Isn't it obvious by now? Don't be a part of a group like that. It's just ridiculous. Be one of the good guys. That would be us. Okay? Now it looks like I've ran out of stories. So I shared everything that I intended to share. Oh, man, that was rough. Yeah, Lucifer's creatures. These are demonic creatures. And because there's nothing about them that will genuinely make you like them, they need a bunch of propaganda. They need a propaganda machine behind them at all times that pumps propaganda into your mind. Man's best friend, man's best friend. Dogs are family, dogs are family. Fur babies, fur babies. You see, and they have to hammer this into their head. Every year got to come out with a new cartoon, a new movie, have to have a new commercial. Dog, dog, dog. They have to keep dogs in your face nonstop. Because if you only pay attention to dogs in the real world, you'll understand that they are a menace to society. Worthless, and they need to be gotten rid of. It is as simple as that. Simple as that. Shout out to everybody able to join me on this live stream. And I hope to see you all back on the next as we continue with this crusade.